Hello, everyone. Oh, very cool, man. They say wonders shall never end, and people will always be people. Agenda will always agenda. Well, this time, Abure is calling Peter Obi desperate because Peter Obi has been out there in Anambra campaigning for ADC candidates of the by-election. One of the things that was confusing a lot of people was that when Peter Obi said he's still in Labour Party, Abure is still hanging on to the other, so there's an Abure faction and an NID faction. Abure faction has not been recognized. He has been asked to leave the office because his office has expired, and they ended up doing some kangaroo convention where he was, as elected or sworn in or whatever as chairman. INEC hasn't. He got to court, hasn't recognized that convention. They were not present. He went to court. The lower court said he should be brought in and put in, and for him to assume that office. And of course, Nenadi went to the higher court, and the higher court said this thing had no business. I think it was even a Supreme Court ruling, if I'm not mistaken, that the lower court had no business dabbling in that affair. It was strictly a party affair. And that's what has been going on all those while. So, as much as, ADC is a party that has been chosen for the 2027 election and election going forward, most of the key people who are in the coalition are actually still in their various parties. And a lot of people were like, okay, confused, this thing. For those who have always felt, oh, what's going on? Peter Obi, it's not that here, it's not there. Peter Obi, you see, and I keep saying, I've said it before, he has also said it, he's still in Labour Party, but they're supporting ADC, and those candidates for ADC are the ones who are being supported, right now. And so Mr. Peter Obi has started campaigning for candidates in ADC. And I think most members of the ADC, they all went back to their various states because there's going to be by-election tomorrow. Tomorrow is Saturday. There's going to be by-election. I don't think in Abuja we don't have any by-election. Some states, they have by-election. Please, if you are in those states, go visit those states and take part. If you are part of those who are affected, who need to vote, let me just look down. I think there is a place where I've seen that particular list that was brought out, the various states, or should I say the various states that have lists, and I'm going to read out some of them. You have Adamawa. There's an election that is going on. Ganye SC, that's the constituency. Anambra, there are two. There's Anambra South. There's Onitsha North. Election is going on. Edo also. There's Edo Central. Ovia Northeast. Ovia Southwest. Jigawa, you have Babura and Garki FC. Kaduna, there's Zaria, KYA. Kaduna also have Chukun, Kajuri. Kaduna also have Basawa. Kano, there's one. Shanono, Bagwai. Kogi, there is one. Okura 2 SC. Niger, there's Munya Ogun, there's Ikene, Shagamu, Remo. Oyo, there's Ibadan North, there's Taraba. Also there's Karim Lamido, and then we have Zamfara, Kaura, Namuda South. There's election there, and in this election, so some of them are deaths, people that died. There's resignated about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 resignations. Reasons why these elections are going there. The other ones are death. People who are there, we have some labor workers who have died. Of course, they have to be replaced. In terms of resignation, you have people like this one. This I say this one, as if you say in front of me. Oh Lord, I may say Edo governor. He was a senator, and also his running mate, his deputy, was also in the National Assembly. And then they resigned to do what they are doing currently. So these are the particular states that are running. So let me look at the the Sahara Reporters and what he say. They put a statement, though according to Sahara Reporter, it's saying Labour Party National Chairman. That's the way he put it. He's still addressing him as the National Chairman. But Barrister Julius Abure is not the National Chairman. The chairman is Senator Nenadi Usman. So it says on Abure on Wednesday, issued a statement, and the party accused Obi of attempting to undermine his chances at the polls while pretending to be concerned about internal crisis he allegedly instigated. They are saying that Peter Obi is the one that instigated their crisis, the same crisis that they themselves have, put in place, refused to do the needful, and you have that going on. The Labour Party has told its members to ignore former presidential candidate Peter Obi's call to vote for another party in the August 16, 2025 by-election, describing his directive as misleading, mischievous, and delusional. In a statement signed by party's national chairman, we saw the party's national chairman, Barrister Julius Abure, and issued on Wednesday, the party accused Obi of attempting to undermine its chances at the polls while pretending. So the thing is, the Labour Party say they are the ones that have the votes. They had how many votes, they are doing whatever. It's not Peter Obi that Kiliko. They gave Peter Obi a chance. They were the one that brought Peter Obi to the limelight. Let them use their own limelight. Now why are they crying? Let them go and get other people that they are winning, that they say they are going to give them the presidential. Let them get up those people now to help them, go out there, put out this statement and do the things that they feel they need to do. Sure, they say they are big boy. You can't be doing big boy and big girl on another person's capacity and vote too. That's not even possible. It says the attention of the leadership of the Labour Party has been drawn to a statement by the party's former presidential candidate, Mr. Peter Obi, directing party members to cast their votes for another party in the August 16, 2025 by-election. The party said that Obis' directive is misleading, mischievous, and delusional. According to Abure, Obi has become an irony and a paradox in the Nigerian political space. Abure accused Obi of elevating subterfuge in the game of politics and playing the role of an uber politician who avoids taking a firm stand. Oh, Abure. Let me just ask you a question. Before Peter Obi now, did you ever hear of Abure? I never heard of him. Let me know in the comment section whether you ever heard of him. Maybe there's something that that is going for him that we don't know about. But anyway, no wahala. He says a man that receives so much goodwill from the party leadership but turned around to pay them with evil. This is why we've maintained that Peter Obi lacks the competence, character, capacity to actually to actualize the vision of a new Nigeria. This is what Abure is saying. The party stressed that contrary to Obis' claim, the party's candidates remain on ballot for the by-election and that all legal requirements have been met for their participation. What Obi does not know is that Labour Party is on the ballot and our candidates are contesting the election in spite of all his effort to strangulate the Labour Party. But I will just say here that, when they say leadership is everything, it is actually everything. Julius Abure had the opportunity to make Labour Party a formidable party. I personally knew the number of times I sat with him in his office to work out how we can get strong membership, strengthen the party, move it on. But his greed did not allow him to see. For him, he thinks that being a chairman of a party, that's where life ends. Probably he doesn't think he can get anything more than that. Because I don't see why you will not step aside and allow the party to grow. But you rather stay in there, even if the party goes down, just for you to say that you're chairman. Well, he probably is the only one who knows why he's saying it. But at the end of the day, see ADC, the person there stepped aside, see the way the party is going. You don't have to be chairman. You can be a board of trustees, NWC, whatever it is, all of those things. You don't have to be the chairman. You can be amongst the board of BOT. And see the fact when it becomes a ruling party, it's a whole lot better than being the chairman of one party that nobody even knows. Anyway, it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Bye.